Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun and Iyun. We're starting the fourth parak of Maaser Sheni today. I want to talk about really Mishnah Aleph over here and a little bit of Mishnah Beis. Mishnah Aleph talks about basically that if you're going from one place to another with your Paras Maaser Sheni before you went to Yerushalayim, so wherever you are, you're podeh. Even if it's cheaper in one place or you go to a more expensive place, you want to be podeh then. You're podeh the cheaper price or the more expensive price. Then it says halacha that if you're processing your own wheat or your own fruits, so you can't redeem it while it's still in the field being processed before it actually is processed and made into a product like pasta, like in those bags, But Mishnah Beis says the amount you redeem Maaser Sheni for is not the retail price; it's the wholesale price, meaning how much the vendor would be able to obtain that package of pasta for, and not the amount that the buyer would have to actually pay for that. So my question is that assuming these Mishnayos are a mayor, the Stam Mishnah, the first Mishnah in the Masechta, assume that Maaser Sheni is Mammon Gavoa, who like a mayor belongs to Hashem. So why don't we assume Mammon Gavoa is sort of like a hektish, like Karbonos? The Gemara says hektish Yad al Yona. Hektish always gets the best. Hashem should get the better deal. So why over here don't we make you redeem the Maaser Sheni fruits for the retail value, right? I have fruits. I should Yado El Yona. Hashem should get the best. I should have to spend more to redeem my fruits and bring them to Yerushalayim. Why is that? You go to Kula over here, and why is it you go to Chumrah that you can't? If you're redeeming it at the wholesale price, why can't you redeem it at before the wholesale price with the grain in the field? You want to buy grain in the field. That's much cheaper than the actual processed stuff. It's a wholesale price. It's worth almost nothing. Why can't you do? Why is it's sort of like a compromise over here? So I like to explain over here that even if you assume Maaser Sheni is Mammon Gavoa, who belongs to Hashem, doesn't belong. The Gemara says that means it's not Shalom, it doesn't belong to you. So you have an Esrog of Maaser Sheni. You can't be Yotze the mitzvah of a Lulav because the first day at least you need Shalom, right? You need it to belong to you. And same thing by Matzah, Matzaschem, and by Challah, it has to belong to you. However, I think Rabbi Meir would concede that even though it doesn't belong to you, Maaser Sheni is Mammon Gavoa, it is Bershuso. We discussed by Truma exactly the opposite. Truma, the Shalo, the actual physical produce, belongs to the Kohen. However, the Bershusa belongs to Hashem. Hashem wants the Kohen to have that, but technically the value belongs to Hashem. The actual produce itself belongs to the Kohen. Here it's the opposite. The actual produce itself belongs to Hashem. Bershusa is still in your Rishon. Suppose Yehuda holds Shalo and Bershusa both belong to you. It's your money. It's like chulin money, except you have to eat in Yerushalayim. The mitzvah to Yerushalayim. Rameir holds the shalom belongs to Hashem. The produce itself belongs to Hashem. However, the value belongs to you. And therefore, when you redeem it and you're getting the value of what you're doing, so therefore, it's in your benefit. It goes, whatever you get the best value, right? So therefore, you get the value to redeem it at wholesale price and not to redeem it at retail price because Bershus, when you redeem it, that's the value. How much you're paying for it, how much you're redeeming it for, that belongs to you. It doesn't belong to Hashem. So therefore, hektish, right? Meshulchan Gavoa Chazako, that belongs. Karbonos belong not just Shalom to Hashem, but also Rishus to Hashem, completely belong to Hashem. So therefore, Yado Al Yona, Yad Hashem is Al Yona, and your Yad is Al Tachtona. You get the cheaper value. However, Mishnah Aleph says that you can't redeem it so cheap, the unprocessed wheat. The reason being over here is because, there's a famous discussion: what's better, quality or quantity, right? So some stupid people would say quantity is better. Quantity, more is better. The more the better. But the more refined people would say, no, quality is better. So what's the answer? I upload a lot of videos on YouTube. I upload usually around 6 videos a day. And some people, they upload a video bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly. It can take them a long time. There was one person who put out a video about tzedakah. I don't know. It looked like a very professional video. Someone left a comment. He said he liked his video. He said, and it was the cinematography was very professional. Everything was very professional of the video. It wasn't a very interesting video, at least from my perspective. But one person wrote, either go big or go home. You have to do quality. If you're gonna produce a video for YouTube, it has to be quality videos. I, prefer quantity, but really, the truth is, everyone will tell you quality beats quantity. So the answer is, think about it like this. Just, yes, normally quality beats quantity if I'm comparing, things made in China, those little toys made in China that are, that break after 1 second, and one good toy that comes from America, that's quality made, little Tykes, let's say. So I'd rather have that one little Tykes basketball hoop than 100 basketball hoops from some Chinese brand, because Chinese stuff is cheaper, and it'll break. So if none of this stuff is, if you're comparing strict quality against quantity, and the quantity has no quality, so of course even one quality product or quantity. But if you have a lot of quality products, decently quality products, American products, or my shiurim, all my shiurim have a lot of quality to them. So a lot of quantity of quality things beats something that's a luxury item that might be technically produced in a more professional way, or with cinematography and things like that. But to have one video that's extreme quality, luxurious quality, professional quality, or have a lot of videos that are quality, let's say in a scale of 1 to 10, they're 8s as opposed to 10s. It's much better to have a bunch of 8s than to have one video. Think about it when you're buying clothes, right? You need clothes for, let's say, every day of the week. You want 5 shirts. You want to buy 5 quality shirts, Brooks Brothers shirts. Maybe it's better than buying, I don't know if Gucci sells white shirts, but it's better to have 5 quality Brooks Brothers shirts than one Gucci shirt, because you only wear the Gucci shirt once a week. You don't have anything else to wear, so you're stuck. You only have cholak echad. You only have one shirt. You got to wash it on chol hamoed. You only have one shirt. You're stuck. I mean, you're a poor man. So it's always better to have quantity is better than quality, as long as the quantity has a certain measure of quality to it. That's really the accurate way of defining what's better, quality or quantity. Really, quantity is better as long as the quantity includes things of decent quality. So the same thing over here. When you're Hashem, obviously it belongs to Rishus of Hashem, belongs to you. It belongs to Hashem, Shalosh of Hashem, Rishus of you. You can't redeem it. Hashem says, you want to redeem it. You can't redeem it on grain that's not processed, because if it's not processed, it's not a product. It's not in bags. It's not pasta in bags. It's like products from China. It's not quality. It's just quantity that means nothing. It's a bunch of zeros. So that Hashem, it belongs to Hashem in a certain sense, that you can't do that to Hashem's produce. He doesn't let you do that. The Mishnah says He doesn't let you do it. However, ultimately the value. So whatever is, the better value, the wholesale price you get instead of the retail value, because it is Rishus, so the value belongs to you. But because Hashem has the Shalom, He doesn't let you do things which would undermine the whole purpose of His Maaser Sheni, which He wants you to enjoy in Yerushalayim. That will be what I have to say about this. Stay tuned for the real me, chapter 22, coming up next.